Hi everyone, I'm Liz, and I'm here with Ira from Pitol in Motion, a channel you've got to be watching. She takes us through things like, so you want to be a project manager, which just hit 35,000 followers, congrats. Thanks. Today we're going to go through my 7 questions of your secret for your success, talking to Miss Pitol in Motion, Ira. Let's talk about how you can create your success by getting ideas from what she's doing in project management today. What is the secret of your success?
Cool. So I would say for me it's just seizing opportunities. It's as simple as that. When one's in your face, you've got to take it.
Hey, you've kind of done that with YouTube, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. So with YouTube, for example, you wouldn't believe that I spent so long wanting to create a YouTube channel, probably over a year before I actually created it, and it just took such a while to seize that opportunity, and I wish I did it sooner because it's being quite helpful to a lot of people now, so yeah.
Very helpful with the number of views, and you just hit 5K followers, didn't you?
I did.
Subscribers.
So thank you to everyone that supported me.
Yeah. And so tell us about how you started your career. You're almost 5 years now a project manager as a professional, right?
That's correct.
How did your career start?
Cool. So I went to university in Nottingham, and I decided to apply for graduate roles. I previously did a bit of an internship at Samsung Electronics, and it was kind of back office kind of work, and I didn't really like that. So I wanted something a bit more in your face, client facing, or somewhere I can add real value. So I applied for graduate project manager roles, and I was lucky enough to get one. So that's how my career kind of started. I did a program for 2 years where they really taught me, and I was really blessed to have a really great mentor, and lots of opportunities that I grabbed with all my heart and my hands, and then when that was done, I decided it was time for me to make the next move, and that's what I did.
Well, I really like one of the things that Ira said, which is about mentorship, and you know the importance I have for mentorship, so check out the mentorship components I have on my channel about how to get started with mentoring and how to find a mentor. What was a critical moment or something in your critical path that sort of changed your life? You might have talked about that a little bit, but changed your career path.
Okay, cool. I definitely, for me, and I want to encourage everybody out there watching this video, that when you're making a move, make sure it's the best move for you. So I was on my graduate program, finished that, stayed there for a bit of a while, and I knew it was time for me to make the next step. But I wanted it to be a good step, not just any step, There's a difference between, going up, either it's salary or a job title, but you want it to have some kind of longevity. You want it to be somewhere that you can really grow and that you can seize more opportunities, somewhere that has opportunities. So for me, it was during that interview process, took about, I would say, a year to find the right role for me. It was turning down opportunities that, even though I've interviewed for it, after getting through the interview period, I was like, it's not the right one for me, and turning it down. I think that is really key. It's been very critical, but luckily now I've landed myself a really good role that is helping me grow at an exponential rate. So that's really key.
So related to that, what were the significant lessons learned you had through that process of evaluating how to create a team and so on?
Yeah, of course. I would say definitely understanding wants, right? It's really easy for you to just put out information to a lot of people and regurgitate and thinking that everyone cares about what you're trying to give them. No, you need to really pinpoint someone's needs, someone's wants, so you can give them the right information. That's something that I didn't really do a lot. I think also adding contingency everywhere. That is one of my biggest lessons to learn. Not necessarily to do with relationship management or stakeholder management, but just because things go wrong. And no matter how good of a project manager you are, you are the first line of defense. They're coming after you, and you need to protect your team. And a good way to do that is by contingency. If they say it's going to take one day, okay, maybe one day and maybe a couple hours, just in case something goes wrong. It's really key.
Sounds like you've been doing this more than 5 years.
Something like that.
So what advice do you have for our viewers?
So my biggest advice, especially if you're looking to get into project management, I'm relatively young in my career, right? I would say, like I said at the beginning, seize those opportunities. apply. Just apply. People DM me all the time and ask me, oh, I don't know if I have enough experience to get into project management. You'll never know until you apply. If it doesn't work for you, then you can see that, okay, I either need to work at my CV or I need to work on some skills, whatever it is. Apply, put yourself first. Know that everyone in them has some project management experience within the current role that they're doing. Put yourself out there, apply, and definitely see where it'll take you.
And with all of this lessons learned and the success you've had so far, which has been considerable, what would you say is the biggest influence on your success?
Oh, this one's a tricky one. I think the biggest influence on my success is staying focused on where I want to go. Things will always go wrong. Your project might fail. That shouldn't knock you completely off target. It doesn't diminish your value as a project manager. So many things outside your control can happen, and you need to be able to just fight to the end and control what you can control, and then also let go of what you can't. So in terms of what influences my success is that ability to be able to do what I need to do, and what I can't do, but it doesn't diminish my value.
I think that's good advice for all of us, to understand that being the project manager means you're responsible for everything. It doesn't mean you can control everything.
Yeah.
That's the reality, isn't it?
That is very true.
So what's next for you?
So what's next for me? Obviously, like you said, I have the YouTube channel and it's growing really, really well. I'm helping people get lots of jobs, getting into project managers. I'm really trying to help entry-level people get in. But what I've realised also is that they get in and they message me like, oh, so I'm a project manager. Now what? What do I do? So I'm definitely starting up a course very, very soon to help new project managers be able to grow in their career really, really quickly, giving them the tools and all of that. So look out for that. Also helping them with templates, etc. So yeah, the website should be up really, really soon.
And I know you'll want to be there. So again, the link for Pitol in Motion is below, and check it out.
Definitely.
And thank you for joining us today.
Thank you very much, Liz.
And thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time on ProjectSkillsMentor.com. Bye-bye, everybody.